Your boy Kirks Shop here. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber now. If you guys could just go ahead and like and subscribe. You know, I do have daily videos here on my YouTube channel. I very much appreciate it. It really helps out the growth of the channel, and it just really goes a long way. Anyway, all seriousness here, I'm going to play a little bit of Overwatch. And something that's been on my mind lately is which character, if any, would be a good candidate for Super Smash Bros., my other gaming love. And it's something that I think about often, actually, because these are my top two most fun competitive games. Coincidentally, the only two games that I've ever been decent at. If you've ever played any other game with me, you know that I am absolutely average at best. This includes any kind of racing, kart game, or any other fighting game, actually. Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, extremely average player, but no matter. I know that Overwatch and Smash are both considered by many people to be extremely casual experiences compared to their counterparts. But those types of things don't matter to me because everything about video games, the purpose of video games themselves, I can English. I went to Oxford. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm not a very good streamer. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks for liking and subscribing, though. It really means a lot for boy Kirk's Chop here. Anyway, fun is what video games are all about. And when it comes to playing characters in both Overwatch and Smash, obviously, I mean, who doesn't play a character that they find fun to play? Something that I feel both of these games do very well is balancing and maintaining fun across the board for different types of play styles. And with that being said, something to very much consider when talking about, you know, Overwatch and Smash is what character would be not just fun to play, but also the one that would represent the game it comes from the best. Something that Smash is really good at doing is representing the series it gets its characters from. I don't have a ton of experience in terms of game design or anything like that, but I can definitely say that a lot of the characters that are not supposed to be fighting game characters still feel like you're playing them in the game that they're from. And even the ones that are fighting game characters, they do a really good job in really making them feel like they come straight out of the game that they originated from. Best example, well, I mean, the four examples being the two Street Fighter characters. They completely play like they're straight out of Street Fighter. Terry Bogard plays exactly like Terry Bogard. And I don't know anything about Tekken, but this Tekken guy is complicated. If there's one thing I know about Tekken, is that it's very complicated. Darn. Anyway, that was just a little background as to like my philosophy behind the game and the reason why I like playing them both. Once again, just to summarize, both games are really good at balancing both functionality and fun. No character in Overwatch or Smash is particularly difficult to play with, but they are difficult to master. It's a very common, or the common trait that both games share, which is my favorite trait in games. Anyway, first and foremost, I'm playing Zen right now. Zen would not be a good candidate for Smash Brothers, not even a little bit. I wouldn't even know how to implement him. He doesn't do anything except for he's the chess master of Overwatch. So where is that? Nice. All right, we need to move in on this. Likely move. I got you, Winston. Oh my god. I hate Lucio. Zenyatta would not be a good candidate for Smash. And you know what? Let's go one by one. Why not? Let's go Moira. Moira? Nope. What would Moira even do in Smash Brothers? She doesn't have any fighting potential. I mean, arguably a lot of characters in Smash don't either. Like, how did they did Isabelle. Maybe, Moira could be I mean, they could do the same thing they did in Overwatch, which, I mean, she's pretty much a give and take type of character, so maybe... I mean, they already kind of have mechanics like that, but it doesn't really work in her favor, because you can't really heal in Smash. I mean, you can, but it's not a team-based game. So really, any healer wouldn't be good, because their purpose is to, like, be a team player. That's already ruling out everybody that I'm going to be playing with potentially in this match. I picked Flex to get every class, but I got the worst possible choices first. Oh my god. Oh my god, Ironheart. Oh my god, you're so good at the game. Let me just endorse him right now. God, he's so good. Fucking Reinhardt mains. The best Smash character for the healers or support would be Lucio. Because we don't really have like a skating character, and I am a really big advocate of having Jet Set Radio in Smash Brothers. I know that would never happen. Those of you who don't know who Jet Set or what Jet Set Radio is, that spray is an homage to the game. It's a graffiti rollerblading game. Very 90s, very early 2000s. Great game if you like platformers and skating games, or skating games. It's also a rhythm game. Has great music, and oftentimes the when you're actually doing the graffiti, it turns into like a little rhythm game, kind of like Elite Beat Agents. That's the best thing I could like relate it to. And you're jamming out to the music, and you kind of like you can do it at your own pace. It's kind of like it gives you commands very similar to like Elite Beat Agents. Like, all right, do like a quarter circle, do a full circle this way, quarter circle that way. It all has to do with like circles, and it's so much fun. It's a rhythm skating platforming masterpiece in the Sega Dreamcast and the Xbox, the original Xbox. And now I'm kind of dating myself here. Lucio would be the best candidate. If they are going to pick a support, Lucio also has a recognizability going for him. I think he's like the most popular solo support to play. Like if you're just playing solo support, Lucio can 1v1 people. He can speed boost. He has a really good ultimate. The only problem comes that I can see is that there's better candidates. So not Lucio. And, you know, just to not get healer again. Oh my god, I got thrown into a game instantly. Jeez. And I got Eichenwald again. Interesting. Well, I got tank this time, so I guess we should just go from this direction. I feel like I just lost here. That's because you just did, Kirks! You did! And that is Back to the Future reference. Zarya would be an interesting choice, but again, I feel like her toolkit is too reliant on team. She's not a very good solo character. And also, I don't think she's... Even in amongst the Overwatch community, she's not like the most favorite character design, or even face of the franchise kind of thing. Like, if you see Zarya, nobody's like, oh yeah, that Overwatch character. Like, they'll probably recognize it kind of, like, you know, in a few seconds or whatever, but it's not like an instant, like, oh yeah, you know, like Overwatch. And I feel like that's what, when picking a character, you really do need that. But hey, Zarya is one of my favorite characters. I am a tank main, so definitely her special. Her neutral special would be her own bubble. Like this. And she'd be kind of like Lucario, which actually pretty good for one of my best pals, Yende, because he plays Lucario and Zarya. So she would have like somewhat of a rage mechanic, where she would look for damage. The only problem I see is like, you know, the more that I think about it, I mean, I'm really focused on the game, so I'm not like fully thinking. There's no script or anything, but Zarya would be fun. She just doesn't have that recognizability that a lot of other characters might have. But she could have like her jab could be just the beam, or yeah, her jab could be the beam at different intensities. Like she could kind of, like, I imagine like you could just hold it kind of like Mega Man's pellets, and you could like walk around with it, and then if you like if you just tap it, she'll beam into like not shouldering you, she'll like elbow you and then like kick you or something, or like beam, shoulder, and then as you're getting forward launched, she could do her alt fire. She could kind of like do that, right? But it'll obviously like be super different because it's a fighting game. Let me just save this Baptiste real quick. Never mind. Let me just teabag him. I feel really bad because my team is like relying on me to be like a good Zarya right now, and I'm just like not focusing on it. Okay, Zarya chances very unlikely. Would be cool because I like Zarya. I'd be bewildered to say the least if it was her, because I just feel like Reinhardt already is like a much better character. Now, oh my god, I suck with Zarya. Wait, no, I just suck. Dios mío. Anyway, so not well. Zarya, I would say 5 out of 10 in terms of like not chances, but like in terms of if I actually think they'd consider her. So I guess yeah, chances. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Get fucking shot to death, dude. I'm gonna have to beeline over to. I guess that worked out. Yeah, her. See, and that's the thing, right? So, like, Zarya could also have a really cool ultimate, because she could have grab, and the thing is that grab is very team-based, so if she grabbed, it would be like a cutscene where she grabs the player, and then you see, like, the other 5 people come out. Like, you see, like, Mercy, like, fly out and, like, pocketing, like, Genji or something, then, like, Genji gets nano-boosted, and you see, like, Rein throw a Fire Strike in there, and, like, soldiers just, like, throwing fucking rockets in there, and then it just goes team kill, and that'd be like the coolest thing ever, and I would geek out, and it would be like everything I ever wanted. But yeah, it won't happen. Most likely won't happen. Ah. Wow, we're actually like, doing pretty well. I'm like focusing on like a moveset for her, and so let's keep talking about her specifically, because now I like the ultimate idea. Oh my god, get him! Somebody get him! Oh my god! Oh no! I don't know what her down special would be. Maybe a rocket jump? The thing is that, yeah, she only really has the bubbles on like her alt fire in terms of like moveset potential. So maybe like that's the thing about it. She doesn't have enough like moves to like make special moves. But she could do like the where you alt fire straight down. Maybe, or she could even do something like that's breaking the character, and Sakurai would never do something like that. I'm thinking like making an area of the stage, like she could bubble a specific area like in front of her. Like she can just like put up a barrier, and any damage put on that she also absorbs. It doesn't have to be like another opponent or another teammate. But that's breaking the character too much. It wouldn't give the thing that Sakurai is looking for. Sakurai is looking for perfect representation of the series. So no Zarya. Reinhardt, I feel like would be the best tank, even though I want Diva, because Reinhardt could play by himself. He would have. We've seen a shield mechanic in a arena or a platform fighter, whatever it is you want to call it, whatever you believe Smash is. Nathan Drake had an ability in PlayStation All Stars where he kind of crouches down behind a wall and stays there, and he could kind of shoot. I feel like Reinhardt would have that as his down special. He could just kind of like put the barrier and make a wall like Steve or like Drake, and like you could jab out of it, or rather like if you're holding down B, you could walk back or walk forward. You can't really, I mean, you could jump in Overwatch, but you wouldn't be able to like jump. It'd be like a really low like hop. But if you press B, the barrier kind of like goes down, and you could he'll fire strike, but it'll be like a weaker fire strike. I don't know. His neutral B will obviously be fire strike. His forward B is he gets Pharah's abilities and flies. No, is he'll charge straight forward, of course. It could be cancelable just like it is in Overwatch 2. The recovery would be like the thing. Like what? Reinhardt, what are you gonna do, man? You weigh like 1,000,000 pounds. There's no way you're gonna be able to get up there. I'm gonna back out because I don't want to play healer again, and I kind of just want to talk for a second before I jump into another match. I actually very much like where this video is going right now. So Reinhardt weighs a ton. In terms of like, the only thing I could think of as a recovery is a charge upwards, but he doesn't do that, right? So again, very much like Zarya, there's no mobility because these characters are supposed to be tanky. I love heavies in Smash and in fighting games in general, but I just don't think a tank would make it in. Reinhardt, most likely candidate, definitely. Orisa, no. Orisa would never work. Sigma, I feel like he's way too, what Overwatch is, shooter and tactical, whatever you call it, game character to be any kind of a fighting game character. Winston doesn't do much except for get mad and taser, so that's not a very good fighting game character. Ball is a piece of shit that could just, well, frankly, die in a fire, because, like, nobody likes Ball. Diva. Let's come up with a moveset for Diva, just because as everybody knows me. I very much adore Diva. Looking at her poster right now that I have. Well, it's not a poster, it's a wall scroll of my favorite spray of hers, where she's holding soda. It's an advertisement. Anyway, so Diva. Diva would be a heavy character. She would be kind of reminiscent of Bowser Jr., but at a much larger scale. Her mobility would suck except for her forward B. Her forward B would operate like, I believe, like the way that Pit's recovery worked. Not Pit's recovery. How gliding worked in Brawl, where you would hold forward B, and at the start of it, that would do the most damage in knockback. It's obviously you could block it, but you could actually like glide around, and her UI could have like a counter. The typical. You'll see like those seconds, and then she'll like land back up, and she'll free fall after that. She can't do that for too long. It would definitely have to be her side B. I feel like it would be much like Sonic, where like he has one attack, and mind you, I'm not being very imaginative. Sonic has basically two attacks that are the same, but they have different properties. So her forward B would be like more like a glide, and like a lot of knockback. But like we saw in the animation, her up B could just be kind of like boosting straight up while still looking forward, but you see her thrusters go down. Now the difference with that one is that it doesn't have as much knockback, or maybe it could have the same knockback. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a fighting game designer. But she would go straight up and then kind of just like fall down. I don't know. This is and the more that I think about it, maybe her forward B could be the missiles. Goes to show you how much I know about fighting game design. I have not thought about this much honestly, but it's a lot of fun. So maybe her up B could just be flight, and then you could angle it down or something. Like you could start and then kind of just go down like that, and like knock someone off the stage. I feel like she would have 3 jumps just because of the nature of the boosters, but maybe not. She would definitely be very heavy, and she'd be very slow. The only times that she'd be quick is when she's boosting. Forward B would be missiles. I feel like something I've always wanted to see in Smash is Halo's needle gun, the needler, where like the individual hits don't do a lot of damage, but if all of them hit, then it does like the last hit of those small hits will like explode. For Diva, it wouldn't explode, but I just feel like it would. The last hit would hurt more if all the other ones hit. It'd be a zoning tool, and she could do that while walking back and whatnot. Her jab would be the primary fire, and then the 3-hit combo could be, and then like an uppercut or something. I don't know, maybe like a boosted uppercut with her mech. Her matrix needs to be in there somewhere, so I believe her down B would be the matrix, and what it would do is that she would get super armor for physical attacks, so she wouldn't get launched, but any projectiles would just get completely eliminated, deleted, not reflected, not absorbed, just completely eliminated. It prevents people from zoning her out. So like since she has such low mobility, characters like Samus aren't going to be able to spam her from away. Like, it's like, alright, you're going to try to zone me? It's like, well... And then it'll have a cooldown, again, on the UI, on the bottom. It'll show, like the 1-second cooldown, so you can't just always be doing it. And she would have the meter. She would be a meter character. You can't matrix everything. As much as I would like it, I still think Reinhardt would be a much better choice. I feel like it would be much cooler to have, like, giant, recognizable hammer guy. Diva is, okay, arguably a lot more recognizable. But something about her final smash, just to stop talking about Diva, I would say it goes into... It would be one of those, like, radius attacks. Kind of like a smart bomb in Smash. But it would go a little faster, and the thing is that it is affected by her recovery, so you can't shoot it forward. As soon as you press B, it'll let it go. But if you fly forward and then press B again, it'll actually do the same thing that it does in Overwatch. Chances really low, although I think she is absolutely the most recognizable Overwatch character by a long shot. It's just... Man, I mean, Sakurai got it. Sakurai made Steve from Minecraft work. I'm pretty sure he can make any character work. I was actually really surprised when I saw how well Steve goes into the game. Very well translated, represents the series well. Went into a lot of effort to make Minecraft possible in Smash Brothers. I will say this now. Obviously, the best candidates are DPS characters. Tracer is the one that everybody talks about. I would see Tracer kind of playing imagine like a mix between Sheik and Mega Man. And the only reason I say Mega Man, I feel like every Overwatch character have a jab like Mega Man. It's because the primary fire of Overwatch characters is such a big thing. It is what they're most recognized. If it's not their ultimate, it's their, obviously their primary fire. Everybody has such a different sounding primary fire. You could hear them from a mile away. You know who's firing. The Tracer's jab, she would be highly mobile. She'd be really quick. Her jab would just be the burst pistols or the pulse pistols. It wouldn't hurt much, but it would be like Sheik's needles, where it kind of just like pokes at you, or like Joker's gun. I liked how they included Joker's gun. He kind of just shoots one at a time. Very, very Persona-like. But Tracer would shoot repeatedly and hurt a lot less than Joker's gun. But it could kind of like lock you into like a future combo. A lot of Tracer's neutrals would look really cool because Tracer just has a sleek, slender, recognizable design. She's really easy to. Okay, well, not easy. She's really simple and yeah, I guess I could just say easy to animate. Doing just about anything. She could backflip. She could kick. She could punch with her pistol. She could, pistol whip you. She could stick the sticky bomb on you, which I don't think it would be her final smash because that's like not a like an explosion in Smash is not it's not final Smash material. Like everybody like freaking Snake, you just put C4 everywhere. Her B attack, her B move would be the pulse bomb, and it wouldn't be as instant as it is in Overwatch. I feel like it would be a little like just a little bit slower, and it would have an arc, and easily shieldable. It wouldn't stick to a shield. It would just land next to you. It wouldn't kill you like it does in Overwatch. It'll do a good amount of damage, but what it'll do, I feel like, is have a lot of knockback. So it'll do like maybe like 12 to 8 to 12 damage, but it'll knock you far. It'll be like her combo finisher. I can imagine her running up to you, pistol, 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 like block something, somersault uppercut into jumping with the pistols, and then like reading an air dodge and throwing the bomb off stage, and then you like die or something. It has to look like very, very Overwatch. It has to look really quick. She has to be quick. She has to be squishy. But that right there, like, it's just so easy to put her in Smash. Her forward B would be Blink. This is a fun one. So down B, I've always thought that it would include another character, but who? Right? Like which character would support her? Which character goes with Tracer? I feel like it'd be too much to animate another character. Like that's already Pokemon Trainer territory, and Pokemon Trainer is really low polygon, really low. He or she has a really simple design, but I imagine just throwing it out there like a support, like Zen. Like if there's a character in range, you see like the down B could be oh my god, no. Forward B could be Discord. So if they're in range, they could get discorded. And the thing is that if the character, like, it kind of stays in the character for a little while, and they could block. It'd be kind of like Sephiroth's, the little orbs that like go on people. It could be something like that where it kind of like stays over you, and you take slightly more damage. Like Inkling. Imagine like a mixture between like Sephiroth and Inkling. I know it has nothing to do with Tracer's character, but I just feel like it has to represent Overwatch. So I've always felt like a support has to play in there somewhere because, and I'll get into it later, her final smash involves tanking, right? Like Tracer herself can't like team wipe. I mean, she can. We all know she can, but we're trying to represent the series here. So I feel like for her final smash, she would like, obviously say her catchphrase, cheers, love, the cavalry's here, and then the cavalry will come out. You see Reinhardt charge forward, shatter, and you just get any kind of it kind of be like Joker's final smash where you get a different combination of characters, or even if it's the same ones, who knows? It'll be a combination of 5 characters, including Reinhardt. It'll be like the original Overwatch team. It could also be Winston or something like that, and everybody's just like kicking that character, whoever lands in the characters or whoever lands in the final smash. Let's play a little bit of Overwatch here. Ouch. So yeah, forward B would be Discord. Down B could be Harmony. She could get a Harmony orb for a short amount of time. I feel like there'd be no real downside to it, but the thing is that since she's so squishy, it's not like it makes a huge difference. I don't know. I feel like that's such a weak down B to have. I just can't think of another down B to have for Tracer. And with all this being said, I don't think that Tracer's the best candidate, but is definitely the highest chance, the most likely character. I'm trying to say. And speaking of Genji saying thank you and being A jerk. Next character I'm going to talk about is Genji. As soon as I die again. Oh wait, there's already a Genji, unless he left. No, he didn't leave. Genji, please get pissed and leave. I am not good at Tracer, by the way. Especially when I'm talking. I feel like that was a decent bomb, but it didn't do anything. Do we still have Genji? Well, let's go to the other character. Doomfist and Genji is the top two, for sure. Doomfist is based on a fighting game character, and he has a recovery. And it's not that one, it's this one. He has a forward special, up special, down special. His primary fire could be Have I mentioned that I don't play with these characters? Ah! What? I'm on fire. Not gonna risk it, not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, Doomfist, really easy final smash. With his meteor. It'll be like a grab, and then he meteor strikes everybody. I really like the idea of like the tanks being part of the final smash for whatever character it may be, because for Genji it's also really easy to implement. Because he could just like Dragon Blade. See, and that's the thing about it, right? Like, I feel like Genji's sword isn't used in the game in Overwatch for a reason, because, you know, it's like, it's just his ultimate. But in Smash, it would be used a little bit more. Alright. So somehow... did I get him? Somebody else got him. Oh no, we got each other. Okay, cool. I'm losing track here. So, yeah, Tracer, it's just, I don't know. Doomfist has all the specials, and he's based on a fighting game character. The only thing about Doomfist is that I feel is that although he... Hey, look, this guy wants to fight. I like fighting. Come here. I feel like, as a whole, like Smash, especially after Kazuya, or Kazuya, there's a belief that, you know, too many fighting game characters, and honestly, like, I like Tekken's inclusion. My god, ult, dude. I don't know why that didn't kill her, I'll be honest. I don't really understand his ultimate too much, but I could have sworn she was, like... wow, so apparently I main Doomfist now. Talk to the fists. Combo breaker. Genji is the easiest character to make a moveset for. I mean, I feel like that's the one that we talk about the most in my group. He has a deflect. Genji is a Smash Brothers character. His down B would be reflect. His forward B would be the dash attack, which should be like Fox, except it would have to have an Overwatch mechanic where, like, if you get a KO, then you get like a slight boost or something. Or like if you get a sweet spot on it, it'll like stun the person, and then he can like act quicker or something. Like there's so much potential for Genji. His B attack could just be the shurikens. It could work a lot like Greninja, except a much smaller scale. His recovery could be some kind of sword thing. I'm pretty sure they could come up with something like that, and it won't be like detrimental to the character's integrity. And I really wish I could be playing with Genji right now. I mean, I know that I'm having a lot of fun with. I'm not sure if these guys suck. Oh my god. Okay, Anna, I got it. I'm gonna kill me. Yeah, damn, dude, this is a lot of fun. When I'm like not thinking, he's a lot of fun. I feel like if I try to think about it, it's like way too much. Someone down here, peekaboo. Maybe it could be like a team of people for Overwatch. No. Doomfist, very easy character to implement. Maybe a little bit too many brawlers. I really like brawlers, so I wouldn't mind it. Like, not at all, actually. Like, I'd prefer it. And I feel like what Smash characters don't like is swordies. So, like, that Doomfist is definitely not a sword character. I feel like he would have to be very momentum-based. He wouldn't have the auto turnaround because he's not a fighting game character. He's just based on one. The Doomfist would be really cool, and his, you know, we have the different costumes as well, so he has good alternates. If you were to ask me personally, like, okay, like, it has to be a character, it would have to be, for me, it would have to be Genji. For sure. I feel like whenever I play Genji, I tell people this all the time, and they're like, dude, what the hell? Like, I tell them, like, I play Overwatch like a fighting game. I did not do that quick enough. Ah, I ran out of cooldowns. Hi. I am a Kirks out of water. How the hell do I have so many gold medals? Let's go to another DPS. Just for the sake of it. Soldier's a popular character, right? But I feel like he isn't. I mean, he's. The argument could be made that if Soldier's in Smash, like it should have been Doom Guy or Master Chief, and I agree completely. I would much rather have Halo, even though I don't really play that game. Even though I don't play that game, I feel like it would be a you know, robbery. Ah! I can aim, I promise. Ah! Because Soldier would have basically everything that I'd give Master Chief. And I feel like everybody would just prefer Master Chief or Doom Guy, like I said. Jesus. Look at that Smash character go. Genji is the perfect choice. Ultimately, as in Genji is using his ultimate to ultimately pulverize everyone, dice them up, slice and dice. Ah, barnacles. Oh my god, he's won. Cool. Cool. Also, the taunts are really easy to do. Well, like for Soldier, like, that's already a good one. He could even do the, like, push-ups I feel like are a great taunt in, like, any game. Like, come on, man, you're being like an asshole. And that's the best part about taunts. But, yeah, Chief and Doom Guy over Soldier. So, Soldier could work, but, yeah. What would he do? So, again, the Mega Man jab. Oh, hi. feel like I got her, but I don't think I did. Ah! No! No! I should have used it earlier. So the character for the sake of Bastion for Smash. How about that one? We still have Genju over here, and let's go back to Tracer. Why not? Honestly, like, I feel like just Tracer in general would be more aesthetically pleasing to have in Smash Brothers, and I feel like it's like that would happen. It would have to be. It would have to be the poster child. Ah, that'll do it. Reaper would not work. I mean, Reaper doesn't have enough like cool looking moves to sustain a full move list of special moves. Neither does Tracer, but Tracer has the face and the representation. Ah. Nope, wasn't gonna happen. That was worth a shot though. So, what would Soldier have? That's what I was getting at. So, down B would be the healing pack, but I feel like it would have to do more than just heal. Well, I mean, I feel like that would be a lot like Ness and Lucas, except he doesn't have to take damage. Look at this guy. Oh my god, wait, is that... Yeah. Let me tell this guy. Friendly competition here, ladies and gentlemen. Streaming and talking about video games, more specifically Smash and Overwatch to my love childs. No, I mean, they're not my love childs. I just really like both games a lot. Oh, well, thank you. Ah! Ah! Yes. I just imagine that's like the Chad Genji. Yes. Truth be told, it'd be really cool to have Tracer in Smash Brothers, man. Yeah, even then. Bad Pulse Bomb. Bad Pulse Bomb. Hey, Glitches is spectating. Well, Glitches, just so you know. Yeah, well, I don't know if you're watching this at all, but Ah! Let's pull one of these on them. McCree smash. Forward B, flashbang. Neutral B, fan the hammer. Down B would be a command. Roll. So you could like down B, forward B, B, and do this combo. I don't know. Soldier would have a rocket jump, and his up B would be a rocket jump, and his forward B would be no. But that's the thing about it, right? Like Soldier doesn't have as much capability as Master Chief or anything like that. So I wouldn't say Soldier. For sure, Genji and Doomfist would be the best characters, although I feel like Tracer is the face and will most likely be put into the game. I do have to go for now, so thank you all for watching and listening to me rant about something that I care about a lot personally. My favorite thing, just to finish it off, yes, the Final Smash, it would be so cool if it involved the tanks, and somewhere in the special attacks, or maybe a passive or even a meter, would be like healing. Like Mercy could be in the back or something, or Zen. It'd probably be Mercy just because it's Mercy. But they could be KO'd too, so it kind of be like Rosalina and Luma, where it doesn't take your stock away, but you lose the buff. If that makes sense, and they're very vulnerable, so like something that you have to do is Tracer, Genji, Doomfist. Is protect your Mercy, like that's their whole game plan, and like their down B could be like to switch healing beam and damage boosts, and it'll tell you that or something. But yeah, I really like the idea of the healer being part of it because it's Overwatch. It has to represent the franchise, and then the ultimate has to be tanks because tanks CC. Anyway, gotta go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please join my Patreon and Only Kirks. I'll see you guys next time.